We're live.
Yeah, we'll go. Testing.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. All right,
Yeah,
here
we're
we
live.
go. We're back, baby. Brett Dunkel's to my right. We got Jake Mueller here as well. Sunday show is back. I'm rocking the Tom Brady jersey from freaking New England.
And I got my turnover chain on, baby. We back. All I know, boys, all I know, ladies and gentlemen, is me and Jake Mueller are hyped. This is our first Sunday show in person, right, Jake?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah,
it is. Sunday show
So
in person.
It's the first one.
Yep.
Jake, how excited are you that we're doing this in person kind of this year type thing?
Doing pretty good.
Feeling pretty good about
Feeling pretty good about it, not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. I'm here at the Dunkel residence. You could tell that they're Bears fans down here. That's for sure. They got a lot of Packers stuff. Holy moly, man! Like, it's decked out. I'm not gonna lie, folks. Check it behind the scenes at the Instagram page. But
that's linked down below. Make sure you guys go click that. Jake, it's the first Sunday NFL season, my guy. We are back. I am so excited to be back, Jake. I don't know about you.
It's needed.
Thursday night, we had a great IG live ran by this man over on my left here.
Yes,
Shout out to Jake for running that, man. I was at dinner for my mom's birthday. Mom, if you're watching this, shout out.
Happy birthday.
But Jake, you did a great job running the live. Now, I figured we'd start by recapping that game.
All right.
Jake, what were your thoughts on your Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting it done, buddy?
Well, they were rusty. Obviously, they were rusty.
Yeah.
Cowboys had a pretty good game. They had a pretty good showing now. I think it's more just because it's like the first game and all that. I'm not a big guy on the Cowboys, to be honest with you. Cowboys are Cowboys. You had your time in the 90s. The two interceptions by Brady. The one was like the Hail Mary at the end, and the other one was like a off the fingertip. So nothing you could do there. But it's the fumbles; those were big. So you just gotta clean it up. I mean, it's first game of the season, so those were expected. I saw a lot of good plays though. A lot of deep ball threats to Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin too from Brady. Brady's looking pretty mobile. I'm not gonna lie; he's looking pretty young. I was actually pretty impressed on that because he was actually slinging the rock pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually slinging the rock pretty good, and then on top of that, he was running. He would run a little bit inside the pocket, moving it. I saw Brady, man. I forget which Cowboys player. It might have been Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Brady's got the ball here. Still holds on. He got the grip strength of God, man. That was crazy. But, it's very exciting. Like I said, great. It was a great first game to have, though. It was a Thursday game. That was a great game. What about you? What do you think from the Cowgirls and the Buccaneers?
Jake, I mean, I think starting off here week one, I think you really have to look at Dak Prescott, what he did coming back from that ankle injury, being out for the season, being able to be mobile as he was, make those throws, I think was huge. Obviously Tom Brady's Tom Brady, GOAT's gonna GOAT. With about like 120 left when he gets the ball, I mean, you just know Tampa Bay is going to win that game, or New England when he was there. I mean, you just knew it right off the bat. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. Tom Brady's a man amongst boys.
True statement.
Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski looked really good.
Yeah.
Jake, I thought Antonio Brown, man, like when you look at what this guy has had to go through with his off the field stuff, and the fact that he's kind of seems to have gotten that figured out now that he's down in Tampa Bay.
Yep.
And he seems to be making plays, re-energized and rejuvenized up there. And I'll tell you this, Jake, I do feel better about the Cowboys playoff prediction that I made, because I thought that, they looked like a playoff team. But obviously, count them up if you're watching this. The Cowboys are the Cowboys. So, they could be they could, just have an accident they're an accident waiting to happen, Jake.
Who do the Cowboys play next week? Do you know?
I do not know who they play next week.
I don't know either.
But I actually think it's at the Rams or the Chargers. I think it's somewhere in LA, to be honest.
Okay, that's interesting. Another take from Thursday Night Football that we got from Drew Brees was, in fact, one of the I don't know if he was commentating. He was just one of the analysts. He did a pretty good job. I like Drew Brees. I like Drew Brees being around the NFL still. Definitely one of the legends. And then on top of it, what else we got going from Thursday? That's pretty much it, right? Those are the big highlight takeaways.
Chris Godwin's got to catch the ball.
I told you guys. I texted you. I said Chris Godwin can't catch a ball to save his life, man. Last regular season he was doing fine. Postseasons when he started dropping the big ones and all that. I remember during the Packer game, I was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna happen. This is gonna be scary." But it's all right. Hopefully they can get that all going. But today we got some pretty good games this Sunday. I feel like the Sunday night game shouldn't be what it is. It should not be the Bears versus the Rams. That should be just a 12 o'clock game that gets hidden amongst all the other ones. But we'll talk about that later. Packers, you guys get to play the Saints today.
Yeah, in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be honest though, Jake. I think as a Packer fan, I feel confident. Yeah, obviously, having Aaron Rodgers back, I think our defense is going to be improved too.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are kind of talking about how there's going to be growing pains. I don't really think so. I mean, when you listen to Matt LaFleur, when you listen to, Aaron Rodgers talk about what that defense, how they're looking in practice, I think this is a team that can make some noise, bro.
No, I feel that. And you guys' postseason defense in the last couple of games last year was pretty good. Your defense wasn't that shabby. It was actually pretty good. I'll give them that. I mean, you guys had to play some pretty good offenses, but at the same time, you guys held your own there. So Packers are definitely a threat. Well, like we always said, it was Buccaneers, Packers, and Rams probably top 3 in the NFC, right?
Yeah.
AFC, Chiefs, Browns, and then whoever else you want to throw 3. There's Buffalo. There's who else is there? The Ravens. Not the Ravens anymore because they got so many injuries.
No.
Who'd you throw at that third spot in the AFC before we get into these games?
I would throw New England in there.
You throw New England?
Yeah.
You think Mac Jones can hold his own?
Well, dude, I just you talk about Bill Belichick. He's coming in motivated.
True.
And you look at their schedule too. I feel like it's very favorable.
Yeah.
Obviously got some tough games on there, but
so you'd go Chiefs, Browns, Patriots.
Yeah, and then I'd probably say Titans.
See, I'd put Titans before Patriots, but see, we're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
How was our predictions yesterday for the college games?
Let's go.
That's what we should talk about. Jake, they were pretty good, not gonna lie.
Jake, we don't need to talk about the first game.
We don't need to talk about the Ohio State game.
No, we don't.
I wasn't watching that. I just got it on the ESPN app, and I saw that they lost. I was like, what the?
So I had Ohio State. Me and Jake both had Ohio State. That's obviously an L. We both had Iowa. That was a dub. We both had Michigan. That's a dub. I had A&M. You had Colorado. I got the dub there. Miami, we both got the dub. USC, we both got the L. Stanford won. I think Missouri lost to Kentucky.
Damn.
And then Texas lost to Arkansas. You got me on the BYU game. And then Mississippi State took down NC State. So
not too bad.
We had I think we both
got
7-3.
7-3.
Yeah, because we both missed Ohio State.
Well, that one's the weird one.
We both missed USC. I got A&M. You had Colorado, and then I had Utah. You had BYU.
Yeah. Well, the Ohio. So come on, let's think about this. We really only got 2 wrong because that Ohio State game, that's a fluke.
I think so.
You play that 10 times, they win 9.
And I think too, like what I was saying too, Jake, is most of the time you ain't gonna pass for 500 yards.
No.
And lose.
Right.
That was the thing that was so surprising to me. Now, I don't know about you, Jake, but I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Are you excited for the NFL? That's what you're saying?
I'm excited for it all, bro.
I'm sending this out to people.
Okay, perfect. Guys, make sure if you guys are watching this, send it to people, share it, all the above.
You can put your wife on.
Yep, I'm on it. Jake, why don't we start talking football though? Let's start with kind of the shittier games first.
You want to talk about this one then, since we're talking about
Yeah, we'll talk about this.
You throw that in, I'll get them set up. All right, so first game we're going to talk about here is the Steelers at Buffalo Bills. It's going to be held. That's going to be at Buffalo. So that's one of the 12 o'clock games. We're going to see Ben Roethlisberger, the new running back. How do you even say that last name? Ajayi? Najee Harris. Okay, or the first name, sorry.
And I mean, not Najee. I think Jake has a great potential to do really good today. I mean, when you talk about Pittsburgh, Jake, you talk about a team that likes to play bruising football. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this obviously with the AFC, all that good stuff. Couple people in here that I'm surprised have not commented yet are Max Paw. He's normally, right in here right away.
I think he's still sleeping. Probably.
Tyler Silver as well. It's a good day though, Jake. It is a great day. But so Jake, let's make a prediction for this game. So I think the Bills obviously are favored. I think by 6.5. Yeah. Again, this is not betting advice. Me and Jake are just giving our opinions.
No, this is betting advice.
It's betting advice.
From me, it is.
From Jake Miller. Jake Miller get great betting advice. You know what I mean? We'll have some fantasy advice later in the show for you guys. But Jake, 6.5. Bills are favored by today. You know what I like? I like Pittsburgh plus that 6.5. I think it'll be a close game. You think about it. When Pittsburgh was really healthy last year, they were 11-0 to start the season. They look like the best team in football, Jake.
That is true.
So now you talk about, okay, now you go to a healthy Big Ben Roethlisberger. Looks the best he's had in years. Najee Harris, Pat Freiermuth, Juju Smith-Schuster. I believe Chase Claypool is playing today too. So that is another big key for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That TJ Watt deal is done as well. That was kind of the cloud hanging over them throughout the offseason. So I really, Jake, I like Pittsburgh here. I like Pittsburgh.
All right, well, I'll go with the Bills here because Josh Allen is the $200 million man. And Stephon Diggs is a freaking beast when it comes to it. As you know, we're watching some of the highlights right now.
Okay.
I just like Buffalo. I think they're a real deal team. I think they proved themselves. Each year they keep getting a step closer and closer to the chapter in which they want, which is the Super Bowl. I don't think they're Super Bowl favorites by any means. I think that they're going to be, good contenders though. I like Josh Allen over Ben Roethlisberger just because of that freaking arm, and I think Ben's on a little bit of a decline here as we're winding down. This might be one of his last seasons, I believe. But the Steelers do have a nice wide receiving core, though. They got very nice wide receiving core. Ben Roethlisberger, he's been around the league, so he's a pretty smart man. But I also think that if I were to go for defense on one of these, I'd go Buffalo on this one. I mean, neither one of these are holy crap defenses.
No.
I mean, I'd pretty much put them at the same thing, so, you can't go wrong. But It's going to be a good game. Like I said, are we doing score predictions right away?
Yeah, let's do them. Let's do them.
I'm going – did you already do yours? You want to go first?
You go first, Jay.
All right. I don't know what the over-under is, so I'm just going to go off this one on my own. I got Buffalo Bills. They're going to start their season opener. Are they going to have fans here?
Yep.
They're going to have fans.
Full. Bills Mafia full.
Oh, shoot. They kept the Bills Mafia contained last year, man.
Dude, all I'm gonna say.
Telling you.
Okay, so Jake, what's your score, man? What are you thinking?
Bills 38, Steelers 30.
Okay, and this is my upset of the week here, Jake. This is my upset of the week here. I just think Pittsburgh. You talk about them healthy, Jake. I think they're going to come into this game motivated. There's a lot of talk about them in the offseason, how they weren't a playoff contender. Mike Tomlin's going to have them boys ready to go. Mike Tomlin, one of the best coaches I've seen in the NFL today. Mike Tomlin's going to get them boys ready to go, Jake. And I'm going to tell you this. I think it's a little bit of a low-scoring game. I think these offenses are kind of going to need time to kind of get back to where they were last season.
Yeah.
I like Pittsburgh 27, Buffalo 24 today. I think it's going to be a fun game. I think this would be the game of the first window to kind of keep your eye on. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I respect that.
I think this will be good. Again, TJ Watt too also wasn't participating in team drills. Didn't play in the preseason. You know what he's going to have, Jake? Fresh legs, fresh legs and chip on shoulder from TJ Watt. I'll take Pittsburgh. Jake, how about we talk about the crappiest game of the day, the Texans versus the Jaguars.
No, you're right. That is going to be a crappy game. I'm going to butcher his name. Tyrod Taylor.
Yep.
My bad. There was a Pryor, though, right?
Yeah, Terrell Pryor.
Thank you.
He went to Ohio
He's going to – see, I knew you were Ohio State guys. He'll be getting the start for the Texans because the 26 cases against Watson will not be letting him play.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you'd pick on this one. Do you go with the young man, Trevor Lawrence, and the whole scheme down there that they got going on, or would you go against the whole shit show at the Texans, man? That's a hard one. I feel like it's kind of a hard decision here.
Jake, it's a tough game to pick because they're both
this
so
could
bad.
be such a bad game that you don't watch, but it could be two bad teams, but they'll could put points on the board. Sometimes that happens. So
it could, Jake. It could.
You know what? I got a friend out in Clemson. So I'm gonna go with Trevor Lawrence on this one. He's gonna get his first start, and he's gonna get a win here. Did you know that Trevor Lawrence hasn't lost a game in high school or college?
Yep.
So if he loses a game here, that's his first time in like 8 years.
Yeah.
That's insane. Seriously, there's no way to pick a game like this because they're that bad. I'm just gonna go Jacksonville here. I think Jacksonville. I like the quarterback better.
Okay.
I mean the coaching. I have no idea.
Here's the thing.
I don't know.
Is that Jake, for me, I'm a big Urban Meyer
you know guy. Urban. You know him personally.
I'm a big Urban Meyer guy.
A little too
personally. Coach Meyer, one of the things that I loved about him at The Ohio State was he always had the boys ready, especially in a big game. And also, I think him with Trevor Lawrence coming in, who was in college,
yep.
I feel like
major star.
Yeah. I feel like him and Urban are going to be kind of the perfect duo. I think, Jake, this will be more of a lower scoring game because I don't know how well the offenses are going to move the ball.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Jacksonville 21, Texans 17 today. I just think, Jake, Trevor Lawrence is going to make some plays. Yep. DJ Chark as well, James Robinson. They do have some talent.
Young talent.
And it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. And the one thing I'd like to keep an eye on is how Trevor looks, because this is really the NFL at full speed, Jake. In the preseason, the preseason is the preseason, people. Okay?
I got you.
That's all I'm going to say. But, Jake.
I agree. I think that it is going to be low scoring.
Okay.
But I'm going to lie to you right there. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have – this would be my bold prediction.
Okay.
I think Trevor Lawrence is actually going to probably throw for 4 touchdowns here. I think he's gonna make a splash.
Really?
I think he's gonna make a splash.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna have the best start of rookie of all time. I'm just gonna say it. You could say it's because it's gonna be his first start. You could say it's because it's the first action of the NFL. I mean, you could say because the Jacksonville Jaguars suck. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna do it. Now, do I think he's gonna do it next week though? I don't think so. But I think I'm gonna make a bold prediction. A bold crazy prediction. I'm gonna go with Trevor Lawrence throwing for 4 TDs this game with the dub. I think it's gonna be. I'll go 31. Oh no, they can't go that high. That's a bold prediction, Jake. I'm gonna go with 3 touchdowns instead. I'll go 24-16 Jaguars. I'll go that.
Okay.
Because that's a little less crazy. I wanted it to be crazier.
So, Jake, how about the game that we see at the bottom of the ticker there? You feel? Yeah. Chargers at the Washington football team, Jake.
I'm taking.
Now, this is a game where last year's offensive rookie of the year, Justin Herbert from Oregon, versus that bad man, that big dog from the Ohio State, number 99, Chase Young, defensive player of the year. Jake. Who you got in this matchup of last season's Rookie of the Year winners? Who you got, buddy?
Obviously, I'm taking Washington football team. Have they come up with the name yet? I know that's finalist. It's finalist.
That's next season. They'll have a name by next season.
Yeah, but they have a couple finalist names.
They do. They do.
I'm always going to butcher it, so I need
it's the Washington football team right now, Jake.
I'll call them the football team.
Football team.
Football team.
All right.
If I slip up, my bad. I'm going with the football team here. That front four, holy crap! They got a nice front four and the defense there. I think that's going to carry them.
Okay.
I'm going to call them the Cinderella from last year. Crying out loud, going against Tom Brady. I'm going to go with the Cinderella, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see how he is. Like that could have been a one-hit wonder. We know how that goes. But I think it's going to be a pretty cool game for him. I think he's going to make a splash. Hopefully. I'm gonna go just because of that hardcore defense that they've been making down there in Washington. I'm gonna go with the football team. I think defense is gonna be real big here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's low scoring though. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy.
Okay,
but
Yeah.
I got to make a case for the Chargers too.
Okay.
Herbert is looking pretty splashy. Not gonna lie.
Austin Eckler in the lineup today as well, Jake. Just letting you know. That has officially been confirmed by Adam Schefter. Austin Eckler expected to play today.
There we go. I mean, he did pretty good. He did pretty good last year. Obviously, he won Rookie of the Year. And on top of it, not a lot of big injuries. So we'll see how that goes. I can't really make a case for the Chargers though. So we'll see how they go throughout the season. They need to progress a little more. I think they need more little juice to go.
Yeah. So Jake, what's the score, buddy?
I'm gonna go. So I said football team's gonna win. So I'm gonna go football team 20, and then I'll go Chargers 14. There you go.
Now, Jake, obviously we both have the Washington football team winning the NFC least. We'll see if it's the East this year, based on how the Cowboys looked, and we'll see how Washington looks today. Maybe these teams will be decent this year, Jake. But Jake, I gotta go Washington here. I just think they are just too good of a football team, to not win this football game at home. I think when you talk about the fans being back in the stands, I think it's going to help that defense out.
Yep.
I really do. I think, again, Jake, I think this is a lower scoring game in the first half, because I just think Washington's defense is super good. And I think people sleep on the Chargers defense. I mean, still got Derwin James, still got all the boys there, Derwin and Joey Bosa and all them boys out. They drafted Kenneth Murray out of Oklahoma last year. I think he's going to be solid. So, Jake, I think that this game, it has a lot of talent in it. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. I am going to go Washington football team 21. I'm going Chargers 17. I think this will be a lower defensive game.
So we pretty much got the same score.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
yeah, pretty much. Jake, what's the next game you want to talk about?
You want to do the one on the bottom of the ticker right now?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, so we got San Francisco. They're flying all the way out to Detroit, Michigan to play the Lions, or, I don't really think they should have a football team there anymore. I got San Fran, obviously, for many reasons. One, the Lions suck. Two, San Francisco is getting everybody back healthy, thank God. You got the Bosa finally coming back. Garoppolo, who you should start and keep. He'll be playing now. I would say San Fran, if they stay healthy and they get the offense working again as they were when they went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, and they lost to the Chiefs, unfortunately. Yeah. That was a pretty good year. We'll see how that goes. I think Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't think he has to prove himself, to be honest with you. I don't think they should start Trey Lance. I already told you this. I don't think they should have drafted Trey Lance personally. I think that was a wasted draft pick. I thought they should have traded for it. I think so too. I think they should have just tried to get some key pieces for right now, because they're trying to win right now. And you're playing a hard division, maybe some linemen, because you got the Cardinals, who got a nice front. I think call them like 5, because sometimes they run off the edge there sometimes. Obviously you got the Rams, who the Rams are like going to kill the Bears, but that's besides the point. Seahawks, not really, but it's just a hard football team. I say San Fran. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have a nice game. He's going to manage the game real well. I'm going to go San Francisco. I think they're a proven team. Last year was a fluke just because of all the injuries. I'm going to go 28. San Francisco 28, Lions. Oh, and because they got Goff, the Lions have Goff. I don't think Goff is any elite quarterback. I don't even think he's a good quarterback. I think he's average. I'm going to go San Francisco 28, and the Pussycats, I'm going to go, I don't know, 10. I think
28-10.
28-10, yeah.
Jake.
28-10, yeah.
Jake, man. This is going to be a block.
Yeah.
This is
what do you consider block? 14 plus? Or
21.
You call it
21 skunk. 21 skunk. I got the 49ers 35-14 today. No! And I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. This is my bold prediction. George Kittle is gonna score 2 or more touchdowns today.
You think he's gonna get 2 touchdowns?
Yep, 2 touchdowns. Yeah. That's my bold prediction.
You think he's gonna do Gronk's performance?
He'll have more yards.
Yeah, he'll probably
He'll have more yards because Jake Gronk. Obviously you have Evans, Godwin, and all them boys. You have all those weapons around Tom, so he kind of has to spread the ball around. I think when you talk about George Kittle, you talk about the number one target.
True.
You talk about the number one target.
We can talk about this game coming up next, so keep going.
But yeah, Jake, I think San Fran. I think they need to really commit to Jimmy Garoppolo for this season and maybe even beyond. I mean, we'll see how he does this year. But here's the thing, Jake. If this team gets to, let's say, the divisional playoffs or the NFC Championship game this year with Jimmy Garoppolo as their quarterback, why not keep him?
I don't understand why. Like, I didn't see why Jimmy Garoppolo was quote unquote bad or not good or how Trey Lance could have been better. I don't understand how that conversation even happened. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo obviously had a pretty bad injury. Not bad, but it's more common nowadays. But he had a pretty significant injury, but that didn't stop him from getting from the Super Bowl. He's obviously a winner. That's all that matters right in the NFL is if you're a winner. Doesn't matter how you do it. You don't have to throw for 500 yards. If you throw for 250 and you guys run the ball, 6 out of the 10 times, whatever. You know what I mean? As long as you're winning the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. He's not a superstar quarterback. He's just a good, above good quarterback, and that's why whatever. Whatever.
He's above whatever.
He's above good. He's above a good, but he's not great. You know what I mean? So doesn't turn the ball over and throws the ball accurate. What more do you want? Seems like a pretty decent guy too.
Yeah.
So you got big blowout here.
Yeah, big blowout. 35 times. Jake, I'm just sending this out to people, bro.
That's what I've been doing. Every time you talk, I send out. Every time I talk, you send out.
I mean, we got to.
We got to get it going.
I'm trying to get as many people watching.
You Facebook? You want to throw it on the Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the login for that?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Don't say it out loud either, cause.
No. Here. Thanks, Jake.
Here. I can keep talking for days.
Here.
Okay.
We got Facebook. Jake knows Facebook better than I do. Actually, all social media. Really.
No, it's all right. We'll do that game when we do the Bear game.
Yeah, we'll do
the game of the day.
Let's do the game of the day, Jake. Hey, let's do it. All eyes of the NFL are gonna be in Arrowhead. Chiefs versus the Browns. The Browns is the Browns.
The Browns, baby.
The Browns is the Browns. Me and Jake both have them making the playoffs, winning their division, the AFC North. The Browns is the Browns, okay? But Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the NFL.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
One of the dudes, Jake, that can sling the rock. Can throw that ball
at all
far.
Different angles.
And when you talk about the Chiefs, we haven't even mentioned Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that new revamped offensive line. That offensive line is going to be moving people. But guess what? They got to go up against Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney. There's so much talent in this matchup, Jake. I can't wait for it. I know you can't wait for it.
Game. This is like a Pro Bowl game.
It is. It's got a Super Bowl type feel to it. Yep. Even though these teams won't play in the Super Bowl, they'd be AFC championship game, probably. I mean, but Jake, this has a playoff feel to it in Arrowhead today. I'm really interested to see how the Browns come out. I mean, last season was kind of their first winning season in a while, Jake.
True.
So I'm really interested, Jake, to see kind of how the Browns respond to that, how they come out this season. I can't wait. I can't wait for this game. Obviously, the Packers will be on as well, which we'll touch that game in a little bit. But we're going to have two TVs going. The other TV will feature the Browns versus the Chiefs.
That's a good game, dude.
All I got to say, Jake, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. I like the Chiefs 31-27. I think it's going to be a great football game. Dude. Game of the day right here. Yeah. My X factor in this game, I'm going to go Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think that the Chiefs are going to try and maybe establish the run a little bit, Jake. Mm-hmm. Maybe try and take a little bit of pressure off Patrick Mahomes early. But Mahomes is Mahomes. Kelsey's Kelsey. Tyreek Hill is a man amongst boys. Yeah. The Honey Badgers playing today, activated off the COVID list last night, right before the 4 o'clock deadline. Jake, I can't wait for this game, man. What are your thoughts? How are we feeling about this?
So Odell's gonna play. He's expected to play. He
Yep.
tore his ACL last year.
Yep.
How does that look? And then you just hit continue. Let me know after that. Like you said, this is going to be the game of the day. This is pretty much a Pro Bowl game. This is like Nets versus Lakers. All the stars, all the talent is going to be here. We love it. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the Chiefs, and you put a lot of good points on all the players and coaching and, on Arrowhead. But let's talk about the Browns a little bit. Obviously, Baker Mayfield was starting to, get a little going last year. He got his groove going. He's not just in commercials anymore. Then you got Odell coming back, what I just said. You got Jarvis Landry. You got Kareem Hunt. You got Chubb. You got the freaking backfield dreams. That's like a freaking mutt team in Madden. It's crazy. Coaching's all right. Our coaching isn't going to be the best, but it's not going to be the worst. Kitchens obviously took over, I think it's about a year and a half now.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to give time. They got to protect Patrick Mahomes, or not Patrick Mahomes. They got to protect Baker a little bit.
Yep.
Get him some time because obviously he likes to turn the ball over when he gets a little pressured.
Yep.
And makes dumb decisions. So you got to minimize that. What's up, Dunk?
And Jake, I didn't even mention the Browns offensive line
Right.
with all those players. I mean, you talk about Wyatt Teller and all them boys up front. That's a squad. I mean, the kicking game might be an issue. They got Mr. Double Doink, Cody Parkey. Sorry, Jake. Sorry. Jake, I will say, Jake, give him credit wearing Tom Brady jersey, the greatest quarterback of all time.
I do it.
But Jake, continue.
I couldn't wear the Bears one, man.
Yeah.
I think this is the coming out party that we all need to see that the Browns are the real deal and the Chiefs need to be scared of them.
Okay.
I think, like you said, I think a lot of people agree this is going to be the championship game to see who gets to go to the Super Bowl, my man.
Hey, Adams. Ooh.
God bless it. This is a family show. And I think this is going to be a good game. I think Patrick Mahomes, I just saw he has 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in game ones. I don't see how that goes because this defense is legit. You already talked about the freaking defensive line for the Browns, right? You already talked about them, all the new additions.
Clowney and Garrett coming at you.
I think Garrett's going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Well, we'll get to our awards predictions.
Well, I just told you who I think is going to win.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, I mean, Jake, this game is a lot of fun.
And their secondary is pretty nice too. And the linebackers are pretty nice. So that's just a nice defense.
And I mean, Jake, you do talk about this. Last season, you forget these teams played a classic
It was a good game
in the divisional round. Obviously, we did Sunday show before that game. We thought that was going to be a great game. It was. It lived up to the hype. I mean, we didn't think Chad Henne would make the game-winning play in that game, Jake. I don't think anybody.
Oh my
did.
God, that's right. When he went that first into it,
Jake, anything is possible, my guy.
He took it to that.
Anything is possible.
He took it to that.
But that boy Patrick Mahomes is talking right now. He's fired up. He's excited. Interview with K. Adams. Oh my God, dude.
This is funny. He talks like Kermit the Frog. I love it.
He does a little bit.
Darnell Mooney, he's gonna play today. Look at that. So that's gonna win us the game, right?
But Jake, let's talk about a game that I'm kind of.
Wait. Did you do a score prediction for the Chiefs game?
I did. I have 31-27.
31-27.
Who do you got?
Browns. I'm going Browns. Holy! Look at the size of that boy.
You going Browns?
That was in high school.
You going Browns?
I'm going Browns. I'm telling you, this is
the Browns is the Browns, baby.
This is the game that everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, this is
okay.
Real good. And then of course the headlines on SportsCenter next week are gonna be, are the Chiefs still contenders? Are the Chiefs still? That's gonna be just like that.
Yeah.
Just like they do with the Cowboys, even though they still lost. I'm gonna go with the Browns here. Browns are gonna win this game, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna say 35-33. 35-33.
Ooh.
And freaking, I'm doing another bold prediction, another crazy prediction.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say Patrick Mahomes leaves too much time on the board for freaking Baker Mayfield to win a winning drive.
Jake Mueller dropping these hot takes on us this morning.
I do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I gotta say is, Jake, we are 35 minutes into the show, and we're having a lot of fun. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're gonna go for. It doesn't really matter. I think we'll probably go for another 30 minutes to an hour. But Jake,
I'm still sending it out.
Jake, keep sending it out, buddy. I've sent it out to hundreds of people. Dude, make sure you send it to the sneaker icon, Kevin Hine.
That's what I'm trying to get him on. I'm trying to get his out there.
That's the guy. That's the guy right there. But shout out to everybody coming through here. I've seen that we've had five viewers a few times popping through. That's good stuff. But Jake, let's go to a game that I'm kind of a little interested in.
Which is that? Which game?
Eagles at the Falcons. A lot of unknowns with both teams.
A lot of young talent for the Falcons.
Yeah.
They still have Todd Gurley?
No.
They got he's a free agent. He's a free agent, right?
Yep. Mike Davis. Mike Davis is now the running back.
I'm standing up now this time.
Okay.
It makes me look more like an analyst.
Okay.
And then, so Dunkel, what's your take on the Falcons and Eagles game?
Well, Jake, I think
I should do that for Carthage. Me on the silent report. You just hear me. Take it away, Jake. Firebirds are here. I see Dunkel on the sideline. Look at him over there. Oh, there's Coach Haas. What did you send to Coach Haas?
Yeah, I did.
All right, good.
I sent it to Haas. He emphasized when I sent him the text, so I think he's probably excited about it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's watching.
Ooh, look at that.
Maybe he's watching. But Jake,
sorry, yeah.
Falcons Eagles, man. Falcons Eagles. This is gonna be an interesting game. I'm gonna go with the Falcons here. I think they just got too much offensively. Calvin Ridley, Mike Davis, who had a great year in Carolina last year, the big man Kyle Pitts.
Holy crap!
Who are the Eagles going to put on Kyle Pitts?
Who they even have as a quarterback? That's the real question.
Well, the Eagles do have
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is decent, Jake. Yeah. I do. But Jake, my question is, what's the score going to be?
That's a good one.
It's kind of like I can see it being low scoring. I think it's going to be a high scoring football game.
You think so?
I like the Falcons 38-33 today.
That's a high game.
I think both defenses, I don't know what to make of both of them. I mean, the Eagles have Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. They have some talent over there, but are they going to be able to stop them? Are they going to be able to stop them, Jake? I don't think so. 38-33 Falcons.
I know barely about these two teams. I just know that if you're in the NFC East, you stink. So that's all I know. So I'm obviously going to go Falcons. I'm excited to see Pitts. I think everyone is. I think everyone's going to say he's the next great tight end. Mm-hmm. I think everybody's saying that he's going to be the next Gronk, the next George Kittle.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can play out to that. Got a lot of pressure on the young man's shoulders. I'm going to go Falcons. Like I said, don't know too much about these two football teams for a reason. Matt Ryan, veteran quarterback, he knows a thing or two, so he'll sling it up to the new boys. Mm-hmm. He sadly got rid of Julio, so that stinks. But and you didn't really get much for him, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go with the opposite here. I think this is gonna be a low-scoring football game. I'm gonna go 16-13 Falcons, just because I think these two offenses. There's a lot of young talent there, but I don't think it can be delivered to. The two defenses, like I said, not a lot of talent there, but the offenses outweigh that any day of the week. That's simple as that. Here, quick intermission. You in fantasy leagues?
Oh yeah. I mean, we can talk some fantasy.
So I'll just get you in there real quick. Who's your quarterback?
My lineup today, Jake. You want my lineup?
Dunkel Production special lineup. Here we go.
So my name is Hit Sticks and Use Your Picks with a picture of Jalen Ramsey. So my quarterback is Matthew Stafford tonight, Jake. I also have Matt Ryan. He's on my bench. I think Stafford is going to have a great day. I think the Bears are obviously.
I don't think the defense is that good. Bears defense is not that good.
We'll see. I mean, I feel like they're a team like Philadelphia where they have a lot of talent, but you don't know what you're going to expect. I have Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara as my two running backs. I had Chris Godwin. He played on Thursday, got me some big points. 22 points for Godwin. Shout out to Dunk Sr. for helping me out with that one. I got Brandon Ayuk because the 49ers are playing the Lions. I think he could have some points. Darren Waller, Jake, as well. I think Waller, he could have a big day. Keenan Allen is in my flex. Chris Boswell is my kicker. And I got the Patriots defense going against Tua today. Jake, what are your thoughts on my lineup, man? How are we feeling about it?
I like the lineup. Obviously, I think you should start Matthew Stafford over Matt Ryan. Right. I think the Bears defense is overrated.
Okay.
Hot take right there.
Okay. Jake, you've gotten a lot of hot takes today.
Well, I have to. It's the first Sunday show.
That's true.
We'll see if any of these are right. And if I'm getting them right or near close right, I'm going to keep saying them. Who's your running backs? You got Kamara and
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. See, they're both because the Packers defense is it's stepping up. So we'll see how that goes.
But without Michael Thomas being there for the Saints, I think Alvin Kamara is going to get a share of the
and because it's Jameson's first game, it's Jameson's first real game with them. So yeah, I like that. I respect those two. Your wide receiver, I heard Keenan Allen was in the flex, which I think is a good move.
Yeah.
Who was your wide receivers? You had Godwin
and Brandon Ayuk.
Okay.
They're going up against Detroit.
Yeah.
So I think that was kind of a must start.
Yeah. Whenever you hear the lines, you just say yeah, we'll play.
Game theory was Cynthia Freeland. But yeah, Jake, I'm excited for fantasy today. I really am.
This is the score prediction. They have Chiefs 28. Oh my god.
3 TDs from Mahomes.
Yeah. You think what hot take? Do you think this is just a personal take? You think this defense is gonna try to slow him up at all from the Browns or no?
I think a little bit.
You think he's gonna get sacked?
Yeah,
because we saw what happened in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's the big thing.
I don't think it'll be like the Super Bowl, Jake.
No, never.
Because when you talk,
we'll do that game next.
When you talk about Shaq Barrett and Sue and JPP and all them boys, they were buzzing, man. They were buzzing during the Super Bowl.
That was just fun to watch. It was
and I'm not sure the Browns are up to that level. No, I'm not saying the Browns defense is bad by any means, but I'm just saying that's a football team right there in Tampa Bay with all that talent.
Yeah, and they know how to use it too.
And here's the thing, Jake. Let's see how the Browns handle winning. Let's see how they handle winning.
We'll do Cam Newton real quick.
Cam Newton? Yeah, poor Cam, man. Poor Cam.
He'll get picked up. He'll probably get picked up by Philadelphia. He'll probably get picked up.
But Jake, let's talk about the game they're talking about on the TV right now. Jake Miller, Cardinals versus Titans. Who you got?
That's I feel like this is probably the slept on game because obviously we know the Titans are just a good football team. They're going to be in the playoffs obviously this year. The Cardinals, though, they have a lot of talent that they brought in, especially the big splash with J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt, is he going to be – he's going to be too tired and stuff because he's getting old. We'll see how that goes. And another thing is, can we see if their offense can get going? You got old reliable Larry Fitzgerald, though, so that's always a go-to. That's a must. The running back play, it's all right. But I think their defense is the sole purpose of the Cardinals. Obviously, with Jones, too, you got that 1-2 Mayweather combo. But the Titans, though, man, that defense is nice. That offense is nice. The 2 grown-ass wide receivers that you have are nice. And then you got Tannehill. No turnover Tannehill. I'm going to start calling that, actually.
Okay.
No turnover Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the freaking stiff arm OP freaking mutt player that you make, the my player that you make in Madden with Derrick Henry himself. That's a 6'3", 280 freaking man amongst boys, obviously. So I got Derrick Henry. Who's got Derrick Henry in your fantasy, man? Because whoever's got him.
I'm not playing Derrick Henry today. Thank you.
You're not playing? Okay. I mean, because I was about to say, man, that'd be kind of like that's a cheat code. That's a cheat code right there. I got Titans, man. I got Titans. They have the Cardinals winning. I have the Titans winning. I think Tannehill's going to throw for a pair of touchdowns here. I think Derrick Henry is going to run over 100 yards, and I believe he's going to have a touchdown himself. So look for the stiff arms. Look for get off me, young man. I'm going to be interested to see Derrick Henry going up against J.J. Watt again, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like how we get that one more time. Look at Trevor Lawrence with them long locks. You know who he reminds me of? Lord Farquaad from Shrek if he had black hair. That's just what I get. But
okay.
Who do you got? Cardinals or you got Titans?
Jay, this is my second bold prediction of the day.
What was your first one?
George Kittle, 2+ touchdowns.
Yeah.
Julio Jones, 100+ receiving yards and a touchdown today. Titans win 31-21. I think the Titans are just a better football team. The Cardinals need to prove it to me, Jake.
They do.
They added a lot of pieces. They did. They obviously got better from a year before, Jake. Not questioning that. But all I'm going to say, Jake, they got to prove it to me. They got to prove it to me. The Titans proved it last year and the year before. They've been in the playoffs the last 2 seasons. They've won the division. They've looked very solid. So, Jake, I think the Titans are going to get it done today in a big way.
Yeah.
I just think that, again, too, Jake, I was talk to you about this. A team going from west to east or east to west normally struggles.
Yeah.
I like the Titans today by 10. Julio Jones, 100+ yards receiving and a touchdown. Mark it down. Start them in your fantasy, boys.
That's a good combo though. You got AJ and then you also got Julio on your outside. It's like it's pretty much like who
And
wants to go.
Tannehill, too.
Tannehill's
solid.
Jeez, look at Chase Young back there. Oh,
Dude, Chase Young's a big man.
dude. You see the size of that guy's like bicep and arm?
Well, dude, in college, bro, he was like so jacked.
Did you hear what? Hold on. Did you hear what this idiot said?
What?
Cowboys Chiefs Super Bowl.
Heck no.
Irving said that. I said, "What are you smoking, dude?"
The Cowboys, I would take 4 teams over them in the NFC.
Yeah,
maybe 5.
I
would
always
take-
say that. Yeah.
I would take Tampa, Rams, Green Bay, and San Fran for sure. I would possibly take Seattle. This is big news.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley active versus the Denver Broncos,
Let's talk about
according to Rap Sheet, Ian Rappaport. Jake,
that. Let's talk
take it
about
away. Let's talk about it.
So we got the Giants going. They're going out to Broncos Stadium.
No,
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Broncos are going to the Giants.
All right.
I'll check it to make sure, Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here I'll talk about that though. Saquon, quad god, he's going to be playing today. He had the torn ACL last year against the Bears.
It's in New York.
Okay. So
Giants are
Giants. So Broncos are flying out to New York City.
Yep.
There you go. All right. Broncos are still trying to get your boy over there, though. You know that, right? That she's still trying to get Aaron Rodgers out there.
I'm aware, yes.
Yeah, I hope you know that. I just like to say that. I don't think it's going to happen this season. Maybe next season, though. Next season. Broncos, I feel like, are great quarterback away from being contenders again. Like they just got to do a Peyton Manning deal, pretty much. It looks like.
Agree.
Aaron Rodgers could be that missing piece. They got a lot of young offense talent, and they got a lot of veteran defensive talent. That's a good defense. I mean, we're going to see how Saquon is. I wonder if they're going to put him like on some restrictions though, just to make sure he gets into the flow of things. Danny Dimes, you are not a quarterback anymore in the NFL, so this will be your last season. Just letting you know that right now. I don't like you very much. Who's the wide receiver that the Giants got this offseason?
Kenny Galladay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know why you went there. Danny Dimes isn't going to help you out. He's overrated.
We'll see.
He's overrated. That's a hot take right there. No, that's a strong take.
Shit.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Who brought the Bears, man?
Dad, you wanna pop on and show everybody?
Everyone will see it when they come.
Jesus.
You bolt every turnover chains?
Yeah.
We got a lot of turnover chains.
Dad, come in here, get in the frame.
Did you guys talk about the great Packers yet?
No, that'll be the last game.
That's the last game we talk about.
All right.
Uncle Dave, we're about to talk Colts right now. You want to hop in our conversation?
Yeah. Inform me, teach me, school me. Hello, go Colts. Here, Dave. It's me, Uncle Dave, Colts.
The boys are all here.
Have a little morning orange juice.
So Dad, who you got? Colts Seahawks today, and then we'll
Where's it at?
Colts.
Colts win.
Okay.
Colts win by a field goal.
All right.
Wentz is playing.
Yeah. Now let's get Uncle Dave in
All right,
here.
let me get on here.
He's a Colts fan.
You got half and half. How's it going?
It's good. What do you think for the game today? How you kind of feeling about it as a Colts fan?
Well, want to see Carson Wentz. I mean, nobody's seen him in preseason. I did actually get to catch him at Colts training camp, which is a few miles from my house.
Yep.
He was still like partial participation, but
Yep.
he looked good. He looked like he was clicking with the receivers, and although T.Y.'s obviously out, but who was playing there. But I want to see their running game. It's like they got a great line. They got 4 great backs. It's like Marlon Mack. I mean, Jonathan Taylor. It's like Naheem Hines.
Yeah.
It's like they really got I'd like to see them pound the rock, run the ball. Hand it to the defense. Yeah. And let Carson kind of come into his own and click and. So the good receivers. I mean, I'm curious to see Paris Campbell back playing. It's like from Ohio State.
Yep.
No, it's painful. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But what's your score prediction for today, Uncle Dave? What do you kind of think?
I saw the over, and it's like 50-ish. I guess if the Colts are going to win, I think it's going to be lower scoring. I think it's going to be, so I'd go the under, and maybe 21-18 or something like that.
Okay.
24-21, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any bold takes for today, Uncle Dave?
Bold takes on any
bold
games
takes?
or
Yeah,
on the Colts?
any games. What are you kind of thinking?
I don't know. Well, I'm definitely curious to see the Packers and kind of how they align the offense this year. And I don't know if I have any bold takes there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll say you were talking about Trevor Lawrence. Is like I would say I think he's going to throw more picks than touchdowns today.
Okay.
That's a bold take. I think he's going crazy.
So I'll go with that.
That's
I can see that. No, I can see that happening though.
I could.
You could be all hyped up.
Yeah,
first NFL
yeah.
game. It's like, I think he's a great talent. I think he's going to come into his own. But even Peyton Manning struggled his first year.
Yeah.
A ton. It's like,
and it's really between you and Tennessee for that division this year, I think.
Yeah, probably.
How do you feel about Tennessee this year? You think
they're good? They're a
good.
solid
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
It's like they can pound the rock. They got. I actually like Ryan Tannehill. And even hate to say it, I even like their coaching a little bit. It's like it's painful, but so yeah, I think it'll be good. Some good competition in the division, and hopefully the Colts are in there at the end.
I'll wear it. I'm not a Bears fan anymore.
There you go.
Uncle
So yeah,
Dan,
so what do you guys think?
for Colts Seahawks, Jay, go ahead. You go
I do like
first.
Russell Wilson. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not a big DK Metcalf fan though.
Yeah.
I think he's a little overrated. I think he drops too many balls. I think he's not a good route runner personally. Their defense, that's not a good defense. It's your running game will come out and it will show. But yeah, I think it's on this man's shoulders if they're going to win this game or not.
Yeah.
So
I do worry about the Colts secondary a little bit, especially with Xavier Rhodes out today, and so if Russell can get some time,
That's the
he
whole
can
thing.
move, he can roll
He
out.
needs
It's
time.
like, yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. I think the Colts pass rush really needs to come.
And that's all
alive
new.
this
I
year.
mean, they got rid
Yeah.
of Justin Houston, so
Yeah.
it's
Brought
it's all
in
new.
Quiddy Pay from Michigan, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how he
I'm
does.
gonna go Colts though. I'll go Colts on the Colts.
What's-
But not
what's
just
the
because
score?
the fans right here, but I'll just go.
What's the score? Jay?
I like it. I like the field goal prediction from both of them. I don't
Okay.
know. I'll go 21-18 as well. I think it's
Okay.
gonna stay a little lower than we've been saying though.
Okay.
How about you, Dunk? What are you thinking?
I like Colts 27-24 today. I just got a good feeling about this team. And also, Jake, like I always tell you, and I've told you this, Uncle Dave, when a team travels from west to east or east to west, I think it's a little bit hard.
Yeah.
And
get the
especially
groove
week
going.
one, starting it up with that cross-country travel. I like the Colts today. I think Carson Wentz plays well.
I hope so.
Bold prediction on this game, Darius Leonard has a huge game.
He pretty much always has
Huge
a huge
game.
game. That's not too bold. It's
It's going to be huge. He's going to play big.
pick six, maybe.
Maybe.
That'd be sweet.
Maybe. But Uncle Dave, thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for joining.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's it go? There you go. You guys make these?
No, we bought him.
These are pretty cool. I'll wear it, but then when I start talking about the Bears, I can't. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Look at that. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice stuff.
So,
This is
Jake,
real chain too. This is real chain too.
Jake, man, we just had Uncle Dave on. How we feeling about that?
I do like the Colts. I do like the Colts over the Seahawks though.
Okay.
I think the Seahawks actually should we say that they might not be as good as the Cardinals this year? Should I say that?
Who?
Greg, you talk fantasy yet?
A little bit.
Put his lineup.
Yeah, he put his lineup. He's got some. Yeah, I feel like you have some pretty good opportunities today.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, Dad, we're still live, so
Discount.
you gotta be.
It's my basement.
Okay. Championship belt, Jake, for the fantasy football
We'll see how
league.
bad this beer is.
So whoever wins you guys'
Yeah,
league,
nice
this is where it
picture.
goes.
Yeah, this person gets the belt.
Come on, it's got some weight to it.
Yeah, like that's an actual belt, Jake.
It's got some weight. It's got some weight to it. Was this a Chevelle on the side?
Yeah.
So look at here. I'll show the detail, the craftsmanship here. What else we got here? Winners. Oh, so is this brand new?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is okay. So
This is for this year.
So last year we had Mark.
Yeah, Mark won it.
Look at this. You get your name embroidered in here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
got, like I said, Chevelle, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
it. There you
That's
go.
fine. Jake,
Fantasy football champion. So why is it here, though? Should not be here. It should be with Mark.
well, Mark is here.
Where's?
He's at his dad's right now.
Okay, I was about to say, where's the man?
But Jake,
This is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna put this on my left shoulder.
Jake, let's keep going on these games here.
Actually, I'll put that on the
Jake's
right
got the freaking fantasy football belt. He's got a Green Bay Packer turnover
shoulder.
chain and a Tom Brady jersey on. It's pretty funny.
I was gonna wear my Bears hat
Brian,
too.
it's pretty safe to say I made this podcast as great as it could be today by my appearance and Dave's appearance.
Okay.
And the little stuff we brought in.
Okay, then.
Carry on.
I should have brought the mustache.
Should have. I was
That's
thinking.
a real. That's a real.
I was
that's a
I
real
was-
mustache.
Jake, I was thinking you
That's
were
a
gonna-
real mustache.
It is. I was thinking you were going to come in with Ditka. I was thinking about. I
I
was
have-
thinking it.
I have the. I got the sweater now. I have the sweater now. But
What
we got a
about
couple games.
what about Vikings Bengals? How we feeling about that, Jake?
I'm gonna have to just go Vikings just because I think they're a better football team. But I'm excited. I don't think Joe Burrow. I'm not really high on Joe Burrow anymore, man. I've been seeing him, just not too high on him, not too keen on him. But you do have his. You got his buddy though. You got his buddy wide receiver over there,
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, man. I think he reminds me of Jefferson and Stephon Diggs. I get that. That's the comparison I give.
Yeah,
That's a good comparison. I feel
that's
like.
a great comparison.
That's what I give it to. I think his ceiling is gonna be Stephon Diggs. When you sit,
no,
when you sit, we can get back to sit.
no, we get.
I'm going Vikings.
What's the score?
Yeah.
Vikings only subtracted this offseason too.
I think so. Yeah.
They didn't add anyone.
And I mean, like they're just whole locker room issue, you know, with everything going on. Zimmer, Cousins, kind of going back and forth about shit. I feel like this team.
I'm gonna just go Vikings just because it's the Bengals. What is he?
Dylan Griffin. Of course, this man shows up and starts commenting when we talk about the Vikings. The Vikings, Jay.
Yeah.
The Queens.
I don't know.
Okay. But Dylan, man, you know, I hate to tell you this, but Jake, I like the Bengals today, man.
You like the Bengals?
I do.
What do you like about?
Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase,
Yeah.
Joe Mixon. Like you said, Jake, too, I got a funny feeling this morning. I got a funny feeling that Cincinnati's going to get this win. I mean, their weapons on offense are unbelievable. I think the Vikings might struggle in the secondary because outside of Patrick Peterson, who do they really have?
No one.
Exactly.
No one. Like I said, they subtracted. Justin Jefferson is the second coming of Randy Moss. I don't
No.
think so. Don't say
Absolutely
that. Don't
not.
say that. Don't disrespect.
Randy Moss is the second greatest wide
Possibly a
receiver
GOAT.
of all time.
Yeah.
He's possibly the go-to wide receiver.
Yeah.
It's between him and Jerry Rice. But Dylan, man,
You don't deserve a YouTube account.
what?
He doesn't deserve a YouTube account to comment something like that.
Yeah.
He's got to prove so much more. Come on, man. Don't be saying that type of stuff. I'm going Vikings. Vikings 24. I'll say 17 for the Bengals. 24-17. Yeah, I think that's decent.
I like the Bengals 27-23 today.
27-23.
Yeah. So Jake,
We still got. I think we still have Carolina. We got to talk about
yeah,
Carolina.
Jets at Panthers. Jake, take it away.
I don't even know where you start with these two teams. Obviously, the Jets.
Sam Darnold versus old team. I think that's where you start.
That's where you
Right.
want to start.
Yeah.
I
let's start
mean,
with that.
I don't really think, but here's the thing. I don't even like. There's really no beef. There's no drama just because they both stink. I think the Jets. I was rooting for them last year at the end there to win a game. I didn't want them to be by themselves with a big donut. I was hyped for the Jets when they were winning. I thought they were going to beat the Patriots at one game. I thought they were going to beat the Patriots at the last game there.
Yeah.
Carolina sucks. Jets suck. They'll never be good, and I said it. Who knows? Maybe Cam Newton goes back home. Maybe he goes back home this year.
Oh.
Do you ever think of that?
It could be.
You never think
I
of
was
that?
thinking more so with Washington, possibly Riverboat Ron
I-
and the boys.
Or what if he goes to the Eagles? Because you got Minshew Magic and you got Jalen Hurts over there, and
Could be, but I think Jake, they're kind of invested in Justin Hurts. I mean Jalen Hurts. Sorry.
no, you're good. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I think I don't know. I just don't like. Again, I don't. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's the line. There's the two we were just talking about. They got.
Yeah.
They got. Oh my god! Look at the size of that guy. Oh my god.
But Jake, So what
Let's
are you
listen
kind
back
of
to it.
thinking score wise for this game?
Harrison Smith, hello. Okay. Well, that game's over. I have the Vikings. He's got Bengals. I'm going for this game, though. I go. You say yours first because I'm really going back and forth. I'm going Carolina.
I'll
But
go.
then I'm like, I've already seen what Sam Darnold has done.
I'll go Panthers 27-17.
Why?
I just think that Sam Darnold, he's going to come out. He's going to be motivated. He's going up against his old team that kind of gave up on him.
Got the new rookie quarterback.
Also, Jake, you talk about Carolina's weapons: Ronnie Anderson, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh,
yeah.
My God, I forgot. My man.
Yeah, Jeremy Chin as well on that defense as well. Chin had a big year last year. I like Carolina 27-17. Jake, who you got, buddy? It's time for you to make your pick.
We're going Carolina here. You just convinced me. That's the Dunkelway. He convinces me to go with the Panthers here. Oh, look at this. They're doing it with us right now. So
this is lit.
Yeah, so here we go. Oh, look at Jake. They got a Mueller right there. Wow, who just seen that coming? I'm going Carolina here. I'm going to think Carolina's going to probably win this game now. My back and forth is over with. I'm going to go 17-14 Carolina. Mark it, even though Sam Darnold overrated. I had to say it.
All right, Jake. So now
we got the two games.
let me take a look and make sure that we've talked about all the games.
Well, you look at that. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below. All the links are in the description for social medias. Share it to friends, family, loved ones. You know what I mean? Oh boy. You want to do this game?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got the game of probably next couple of weeks will be the game when it's versus the GOAT Brady. So we're gonna go real quick. We're gonna go with
Dolphins.
We got the freaking Patriots versus Dolphins here. They're going to July, right?
Yep.
All right. So we got the Fish going up to the Patriots. I feel like that should be a decent game. We're gonna see what Tua's got going. We gotta see what Tua's got going on. But we also have the Patriots, who I think are gonna be pretty stellar this year. They obviously gave the snap to Mac Jones, Mac Daddy. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, they have so much. They got so much talent. That was this offseason. The Patriots got the most talent you could possibly get, and they dished out the money like it was no one's business. It's like they asked the government for some money, man. They threw out, what was it, 140 in the first day or something like that? Million, not dollars, or a million. Mac Jones is getting the start. There was reports saying that Mac Jones was teaching Cam Newton the freaking playbook. So if he knows the playbook that well, that's a scary recipe for the Dolphins over here. But, I think the Patriots have a really good opportunity on their hands here. Mac Jones is a pretty nice quarterback to have. I think he's better. You have a better chance of winning a football game with Mac Jones than you do with Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton's too much of a head case.
Okay.
You got a lot of players, like I said, that you brought in. You got a lot of players returning,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got a lot of players coming back from injury.
Mm-hmm.
Mix it all together, and then you have the GOAT of coaching.
Mm-hmm. Billy Belichick.
Let me do it, Jameis Winston. That's a W. We eat that. So I'm gonna go Patriots here. I'm not even gonna give a reason why. The Dolphins have a chance. I'm just gonna say the Patriots are obviously gonna win this football game.
Yeah.
Coaching, offense, defense, special teams is better across the board.
Yeah.
Last season was a fluke for the Patriots. So
Yeah.
and I think you're gonna see the downhill and the overratedness of Tua. Sorry, Tua. Well, you don't really care. He's from Bama, so you don't give a shit. You shouldn't care, at least. So there we go. No, we're not going to talk about that. Patriots, I think they're going to go 26-18. 26-18.
Jake, I agree with about almost every point you just made. I think offensively, defensively, special teams, and coaching, the Patriots are just better than the Dolphins. I think the Patriots defense is going to have a big day. I would look for J.C. Jackson to ball out today. I think he might have an interception or two.
Oh, their defense is nice too. Patriots defense is nice.
Picked up Matt Judon in the offseason, drafted Christian Barrymore, brought back Kyle Van Noy. I think this Hightower too, who last year Hightower, he opted out due to Uncle COVID.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You got people coming in, injury, and then they're returning from that because a lot of people did opt out, and mostly the defense. A lot of people from the defense.
Eight or nine players from the Patriots opted out due to COVID last year. So
Which,
I think getting those guys back, I think is going to just help them.
Which I think might have been a little recipe they cooked up to get a better draft pick. Because I feel like if they would have played last year,
but I mean, Jake. At the same time, you heard about a lot of these guys having some underlying conditions and stuff like that. So they got to do what they got to do off the field. I understand that, and I mean, you had a good amount of guys opt out last year anyway, which is fine.
Yeah,
a lot of guys back this year. Dante Hightower, obviously the leader of that defense. Yeah. I like the Patriots big today, 31-17. I think Mac Jones is gonna have a good game as well.
How many TDs do you think he's gonna throw?
Mac Jones will have 2 touchdowns today.
You just have a nice opening, start.
He'll be all right. I think.
Who do you think is gonna have a better game? Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones. If I'm being realistic and like my
Trevor Lawrence, because the Texans' defense isn't as good as the Dolphins. I mean, the Dolphins, they have Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. They have some pieces over there. You know what I mean? The Texans really don't have anyone that sticks out to me.
Okay. See, my hot take, that was a crazy hot take. So I
You got to stick with it, though.
I got to stick with it. Do I have to? Can I give a realistic prediction, though?
I mean,
Or is that going against my word?
You could, but
I'll against my word. That's going against the word.
You miss 100%.
So I said 3. I said 3, right? I said 3 touchdowns.
Yep,
3 touchdowns. 275 yards plus. Just said it right there. All right, I gotta stick with that. I can't be going back like that. I can't do it. That's disrespectful to the brand. You want to go? We could just do the Bear game right now.
Bear game, yeah. You start with that. Rams at the Bears. Jake, who do you got?
So we're flying out. We're gonna be flying out to LA. You got Darnell Mooney, who Jalen Ramsey is livid at because everyone memes Jalen Ramsey for Darnell Mooney. He breaks his ankles. That we always play the Rams. It seems like we always play the Rams. Legit, that should be fun. God, you got Andy Dalton starting though. You got Nick Foles. You got Justin Fields, who I don't think should touch the field today unless it's a complete blowout. Then that's when he should touch it. Bears defense, like I said today, they're overrated. I think you have a lot of good pieces, but I think that we're still overrated. I think by a long shot, that offense doesn't know how to get a first down. I think we're obviously, that one of the top teams I think we were 32nd at one point last year. One of the worst offensive teams. We're the top worst team, if that makes sense. Not a lot going on in that offense, though. Real stagnant offense. Not a lot of good play calling either. That's a really bad thing. I like our running backs, though. We always have good running backs, seems like. David Montgomery, powerhouse running back. Going to be good. Tariq Cohen will be back, which is really cool. The exciting little 5'6", runs a 4.4, 4.3 little running back. He's going to be the Swiss Army knife for this offense. Yeah. He's going to be relying on him. Allen Robinson, good big wide receiver. Darnell Mooney, obviously, is going to be playing. So it should be interesting. I think the key player, though, for if the Bears want to have success this season will be the tight end. Yes, we got rid of Jimmy Graham.
Cole Kmet.
Kmet is a very good, underrated tight end. Very young, so he'll be getting with the process. So if we want any success for the offense, that's where it's going to go through. However, this Rams defense is very good with Jalen Ramsey. Then obviously up front with the back, was it 3 years in a row? 2 years in a row for defensive player. 2 years in a row, defensive player of the year.
Chris Gilmore won in 2018.
That's right. So we'll see how this goes. I got Rams though, and Matthew Stafford. We're gonna see how he gets to go with an actual team now too, because he's not gonna be messing around with the little Cubs over there in Detroit. He's gonna be messing with the Rams now. Should be a pretty good game. Hopefully, usually these are actually pretty close games. Usually, even though the Rams are a better football team, they're usually just close games. So I'm just gonna go with the Rams here. That's just the smart pick here. How about this year? I'm not gonna do any dumb takes. I'm gonna try to get as many close as possible. Oh boy. You want to have her on real quick?
Sure, we can have her on. Kerry, you want to talk? You want to talk some football?
Uno momento. Hi, I know nothing about football, but I got my Packers jersey on.
She knows nothing about football, but she knows she's a Packer fan. We love that.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
It was required in my marriage vows when I married your father that I love that. No,
Oh, I was like, because he said, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
but
was like,
it was implied for sure. So
Was it
So
the wall or was it that wall? Like, I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah, what?
I walked down there. I was like, oh, they're Bears fans. That's cool.
yeah, no Bears, boo.
I mean, Jake was wearing the Packer turnover chain for a
It
little
was.
bit.
I-
I
Talking
told
about
us to look
the
at it, and then
Bears.
I'll throw it back on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because like the Bears are playing the Rams today. And
They're
you know how
u-
that's gonna go. It's usually
Yeah,
close games though,
yeah,
so we'll see how
yeah.
that one goes.
I have a
Break them
tiered
up. You just switch
system.
them?
First,
One
I
on
go
five.
for the Packers, obviously, because of my family.
Yeah.
Second, I go for the Colts because of my brother who
Yeah.
came on earlier, Uncle
I
Dave.
do on the phone.
And then the Bears, if they're not playing the Colts or the Packers,
Yeah.
then I will root for the Bears just because I grew up in Illinois. But otherwise,
I get you.
I just enjoy the party and
That's what it's
serve
about.
appetizers and do my thing. So
Thank
That's
you.
what's-
Here.
Okay, Dad.
That's
All
what
right.
it's about.
I'm out. I'm going to cook some more.
Sweet.
Have a
sweet,
great
sweet.
day.
Thank you.
So, Jake, what was your score prediction, buddy?
Well, these are usually close games. These are usually close
Yeah,
games.
Sun-
So I'm gonna
Sunday
go.
night. Bears. The Bears is the Bears, baby.
I'm gonna go Rams 28.
Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah. Rams 28. Bears. God, I know the Bears can't put points up. All right, never mind. It's not gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be Rams 28. Bears 16. Yeah, I don't think they could put up 2 touchdowns. Yeah, at the end, but they will. All right, yeah.
Jake, man. I'll tell you this, buddy. I'm going to feel really bad for y'all Bear fans tonight. I really am. Because generally, I'm not a big Bear hater. I actually hate the Vikings more than I do the Bears.
Viking fans are
And-
annoying.
And most Bears fans and Packer fans both agree on that. Because I feel like, there's some type of connection between the two fan bases, Jake.
Like, we hate each other, get that, but we're just annoyed with the Vikings fans. And then you don't really care about Lions because it's Lions, but
They
Vikings,
suck.
yeah, dude, the freaking Viking fans are the most annoying fan base. Them and those Bucks fans, screw the Bucks, man. I hate the Bucks, but all right, keep going.
What's wrong with the Bucks fans? Like the
Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh,
Milwaukee Bucks.
okay.
I hate. The
Okay.
Yeah, no, I love Buccaneers fans. They're wildly crazy, but the best is obviously the Bills. Bills Mafia is absolutely insane, but
Yeah,
I'm taking away from your shine. Oh, wait, hold on. Week 1 inactives. Who we got going on here? Who we got going on?
Anyone big in there, Jake? Anybody big?
Minshew Magic. That's about it. Some of the Eagles. Keep going. I'll let you know if there's anything crazy. Oh, look at this. They're talking about the Bills. But okay, so you got who do you have? The Rams in this game as well.
I had the Rams 31-15.
Yeah, the Bears are not going to score.
I
any
just-
big points.
I just don't know if the Bears can move the ball in this defense. That's
They
going to
won't.
be my big key. Also, Jake, the Bears O-line, for them to have a chance, the Bears O-line is going to have to play out of their fucking minds today.
And we already have injuries on the offensive
Yeah,
line. That's already
Tevin Jenkins
Yeah,
is
the
out for what,
rookie.
8 weeks?
Yeah, and everyone. It seems like everybody, already knows that we have a bad offensive line. So
Yep.
it's going to be an absolute shit show, but it's okay. I mean, I just don't want to get embarrassed that bad, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty bad because we're going against one of the top teams in the NFC. I mean, they're getting every piece together. Yeah, the Rams are getting every piece together, but at the same time, the Bears already have their pieces on. So we could talk about what time did it? What time did you guys start?
325.
325. We'll talk about one of the 325 games. Here, I'll introduce it. You can go crazy after that. All right, so it's not in Lambeau, is it?
It's at Jacksonville.
That's what we're talking about. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna have the Cheeseheads. They're gonna fly out to Jacksonville to play the New Orleans Saints. Man, they got Drew Brees retired.
Yeah.
Got Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice there. I mean,
No Michael Thomas.
no Michael Thomas though. That's a
Michael
nice wide
Thomas.
receiver to have.
Lattimore's a little banged up too. He's gonna play today, but he's a little banged up. So
You guys got easy dub here because Jameis Winston's starting over there.
man, it ain't gonna be easy because Sean Payton is gonna get them boys ready to play. But Jake,
If Drew Brees was
But
playing,
Jake-
this is the game of the day.
yeah,
If
facts.
Drew Brees is playing, this is the
But-
game of the day.
But y'all know what I'm about to say. He's a bad man. Aaron Rodgers, that bad man that he is. Gonna get them boys ready to roll him. Devontae Adams, the connection, all the above. Big Bob Tunyon, very underrated. Some questions up front with Green Bay, but again, Jake, it all comes back to one man, and he's the bad man, Aaron Rodgers, second or third best quarterback in the NFL. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to throw for around 300 yards today and 3 or 4 touchdowns. 2 of those will be to Devontae, and I like the Packers to win 31-20.
Okay.
Who you got, Jake?
I have the Packers winning. I think Packers offense is elite. I think they got enough to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's just going to be lying on that defense. So what can that defense do to help you guys out? So we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna go Packers here. I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers has a pair. I'm gonna say 3 touchdowns. Devontae has 1. I don't know. I can't give Devontae 2 TDs, man. I can't do that to him. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers has his 3 TDs. You guys have a rushing TD, and I think this game is pretty much in the books. I'm gonna go Packers 35. You might get a couple rushing TDs, but this defense is actually pretty fast. They're fast and they're quick and they're a good defense. They're exciting to watch. Not that they're elite, but they're just fast. I've seen them play a couple times against the Bears. I've seen them play against primetime games, but that was in the dome.
Yeah.
That's in the dome.
Yeah.
You're not in the dome. You're in Jacksonville, completely different.
And also, too, Jake, I think, like, when you talk about all this stuff going on with the Saints,
Yeah.
Drew Brees retires, all the offseason drama, all the hurricane drama.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this team is kind of going to be fully ready to play today and fully at their peak
Yeah.
of where they should be.
Yeah.
That's my one concern with them. Jake,
31, Packers 31. I'll give it to Jameis Winston. I'm gonna give him 31-21. 31-21.
31-21.
31-21.
And Jake, before we hop off the call, let's do award predictions real quick. MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, and comeback. So Jake, you want to start or you want me to start? We'll just run through them real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
MVP, I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers goes back to back. Offensive Player of the Year, I'm going to go with Derrick Henry. He's going to have another monster year. I think with A.J. Brown, Jake, and Julio Jones, I think that's going to open up even more for Derrick Henry as well. So, Jake, I got Derrick Henry as my Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm going to go with T.J. Watt. Just signed that big deal. I think he's going to have a big year. I think, too, we have a lot of questions about Pittsburgh. One thing we don't have a question about is their pass rush. T.J. Watt and Melvin Ingram also signing there. I think will help get T.J. Watt more pressures as well. So I'm going to go T.J. Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to go Mac Jones. Because I think he's really outside of Lawrence, I think he's the only rookie quarterback that's really going to start a whole lot. I think Fields will start by maybe week 4, week 5.
Yeah.
But I think that Mac Jones is going to get it done. What's up, everybody? On the
What you talking about?
What did he say?
Don't worry about it. He said, Jake, I know you're not wearing that. Hey, man. Hey, the Bears are gonna get embarrassed on Sunday Night Football, man. That's all I know. And that's disrespectful. I don't know why they did him like that. Put him in a 12 o'clock position. Well, I think just get passed on by the rest of them.
I think Stafford coming back. I think that's
fine. Put him at 325 then.
Yeah, but you got Green Bay in the Saints. So
I'd rather see that.
You could switch those games.
Bro, it's called the flex schedule for a reason.
Okay,
man.
Jay. Okay.
Goodell, come on, Goodell.
Okay.
All right.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jay. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to go Micah Parsons from the Cowboys. He looked pretty good week 1. I think he gets it done. Coach of the Year.
Saints are winning.
This is tough, Jake. This is tough. Coach of the Year. Because there's always one that we're shocked about.
Titans.
Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel.
I'm going.
I agree. And then comeback player of the year, I'm going to go Dak Prescott. How he looked week 1, I think
he's got the storyline.
Yeah, he's got the storyline.
All right,
so Jake, run through yours now.
We got coach of the year. We got comeback player. We got defensive player of the year or rookie. All right, MVP. I'm going Derrick Henry.
Okay.
I'm going Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Derrick Henry is going to win the MVP. this year. Stiff arm God, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Offensive rookie, I'll go. God, I'm all over the place. I'm gonna go rookie of the year here for offense. I'm gonna go Justin Fields, baby. He's gonna be starting by week 3. We'll see how that one goes. Who we got going for? Where am I now?
Defensive rookie of the year.
I already said that one.
Did you say the player?
Oh, here we go. Defensive player of the year. It's got to go to Myles Garrett, baby. Myles Garrett, baby. The human Hulk. That's the human Hulk. That man's built. He's built different. You don't want to go against him. I'll take him in a boxing match any day of the week, though.
Okay.
I think that's all of them, though.
Did you get offensive player of the year?
Yeah, I said Justin Fields. Because
Okay.
once he starts playing, he's gonna be
offensive player of the year.
Mhm.
Okay, Jake.
Yeah.
Okay.
you want me to put him as MVP too? Jeez.
No,
I'm just kidding.
no.
That was good.
But Jake, I think that the first Sunday show of the year is always a big one. Anytime we do something that's kind of brings something back. So Jake, how do you kind of feel this went today? How are you feeling about it?
I had to get used to it. I kept myself as tame as possible because I'm in someone else's home, so I had to keep myself a little moderated for the first one.
Yeah.
I had to be more respectful.
Yeah.
I usually get the jokes flying, and
Hey,
sometimes it's too much.
You good? You can
I know,
let them fly, man.
I had to make sure everything was all good first, and then we got going. But no, I definitely enjoyed it. It was a good setup. Shout out to the Dunkles for hosting this. It's real cool.
Yeah.
I wish you guys could see this basement. This is the definition of a man cave.
Well, maybe we show them on the IG live,
it's cool stuff
or something like that.
Yeah.
Jake, let's save this as an IGTV video as well, since we did our award predictions on there.
All right, and
just
I can
kind of
cut
get
it up.
some. Yeah.
But I'm excited because NFL's back. I'm excited because that's the Sunday. That's my Sunday.
Hey,
is that? And I love
we
it.
forgot again.
Oh, yeah.
Ravens versus Raiders.
All right,
Monday night.
It was good seeing you guys. Dude, we know the Ravens aren't going to win because that's a prime time game.
Jake's going with the Raiders. Holy shit.
Raiders, man.
Raider Nation, baby.
Derek Carr, baby.
Hey, Raider Nation, baby. Me and Jake are going with the Raiders.
I don't care about their tax fraud. I don't care about their stadium not going to be built in the next 5 years. Later. I'm going Raider Nation.
Raider Nation,
Lamar,
baby.
But you ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna have to run around for dear God life, though. That's for sure.
Bright light Lamar, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Raiders. Raiders 21.
Okay.
16 for the little Ravens, for the birdies.
I'm going Raiders 31.
Oh,
Ravens.
We got a lot of high scoring games today.
Ravens 26.
Got a lot of high scoring games going on today.
Raiders 31. Ravens 26. Thank you all for tuning into the Sunday show. If you guys are watching this back on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like down below, comment what you guys want. If you guys want to see us do something kind of different for the Sunday show and what we kind of do, let us know. If you guys want it in person every week, make sure y'all like that video up. Make sure it's good, all the above. But Dylan Griffin, I'm not going to have any dumb takes after saying that the Bears won't get blown out by the Rams. LOL.
I said the Bears will get blown out, right?
You did, yeah.
So who's he talking about?
I don't know. Dylan Griffin, man. Sometimes.
Because he's a Vikings fan.
Right, exactly.
You're a Vikings fan.
We don't like Vikings fans.
Weirdo.
Dylan, we do appreciate you, man, for tuning into us. Everybody, thank you for coming by. Susan Mueller's watching.
I don't know.
What's up, Susan Mueller? Shout out to Susan, man. Shout out to Susan.
She should be watching, but...
I did. I sent her the link. So I did, yeah. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the weekly walkthrough. Episode 2 tomorrow, Jake.
We got the O lineman. We got the Hogs up front, man, right? We got the O lineman.
I think so. I'm not sure who's coming on.
It is the O lineman.
Is
Haas gonna be on?
Haas gonna be on.
Look at that. Hey, we got the O lineman. I'm gonna be getting real deep and personal with them. I'm gonna find out what it is to be a lineman. Have you ever talked to them like that? Because they're big, scary guys, but I got a way of getting to know them. But make sure you tune in for that. We're live streaming that, right?
Yep, live.
We'll be live streaming that. That should be a really fun time, honestly.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun the first time.
I do, yeah. We did, yeah.
I like how we're breaking it down by position, though, now. I like that. I think that's a way better
Something
thing.
different.
I like that way better because then we can form our questions in that way. I like that a lot more. I'm not better. That's just me, though. But if you haven't already subscribed, leave a like, comment down below. Like Dunkel said, make sure you follow all social media.
And share.
Everybody say hello to each other. Bada boom, bada bang.
Share the podcast with family, friends, aunts, uncles, cousins, all the above. Share with family, friends. Share with people all the time. Everyone that's coming here today, we're going to make sure that they're subscribed to Dunkel Productions. because when you come over to the Dunkel household, the Dunkel Productions is a part of the Dunkel household. Huge shout out to Dunk Senior for letting us film it down here in the basement, giving us
He's
kind
getting
of
ready. Yeah, he's getting ready.
he's-
Kickoff's where's the time on here? Kickoff is in about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
So he's getting all ramped up. I love it.
And good luck to Jake as well. He's got a little soccer match today,
Yeah,
so
I
good
got-
luck.
yeah.
Good luck for you, buddy.
Yeah, it's our first game of the year. I'm coaching this.
Let's
kids.
go.
Hopefully we pull out
Coach
a W.
Coach Jake Miller. But guys, make sure to follow the Instagram because we're going to be doing some behind the scenes fun stuff and all that. But Jake, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you guys next week. 9:45 ish probably.